what it was like losing my hair. It wasn't as traumatic, I think, at the beginning. The biggest fear I had was when my hair started growing back and it just didn't look like it did before. And I remember my great niece had seen a picture of someone without hair, and I was scared to death to show her my new hair because it was very short. And I remember going and taking my hat off and showing it to her, and she patted me on the head and said, "Looks good," and walked away. And at that moment I realized, you know what? You're still the same person. You're still the same soul that was before you lost your hair. It's just hair. It grows back. I'm Jenn Myers. I'm from a small town outside of Pittsburgh, Indiana, Pennsylvania. I am a stage 4 cervical cancer metastatic patient, and I'm in a clinical trial in Houston, Texas. So what it feels to me not to be at the survivorship level is I still consider myself a survivor. I was diagnosed with a very grim diagnosis and my 3rd battle with cancer, and that's what sought me to find clinical trials. I was given 15 months. That was 3 years ago. So even though I'm in active treatment, I still consider myself a survivor because I've outlived what the medical community thought I would. At first, I was very nervous about it because I think there's a stigma with clinical trials that there are placebos, you don't know if you're getting the drug, they're using you as a guinea pig, and that's not exactly true. The clinical trial I'm currently on, there is no placebo. It truly is, I'm getting that drug. And they give you such a support system when you're in a clinical trial. I have a psychiatrist that I am able to talk to from the emotional standpoint. I have a coordinator who does all my scheduling so I don't have to worry about it. But I really believe that the clinical trials are in the future. And I had someone close to me once say, "You're not just doing this for you, Jenn, you're doing it for others. And if anything good can come out of having cancer 3 times in your lifetime before 50, look at it this way. You may be helping not only yourself, but so many people in the future beat this ugly disease." Cancer has definitely changed me, and it in different stages. You know, I have lost my career and it was very devastating, but now I look back on it and think, I don't know how I survived the hours that I worked and tried to battle this disease. It makes me focus on the small things in life, the little things like Thanksgiving dinner with my family that I probably took for granted up until, I had my diagnosis and I was in an airport on Thanksgiving. It makes you look at the small things and appreciate it. And it truly, I believe, makes you realize the support and the love people have for you. Some people you've known your whole life, others you've just met in a year. And it's just amazing how you can bring communities together, whether it's through Survivor, whether it's through my support group at my cancer center, whether it's through friends and family back home. It just amazes me every day how it can bring people together. What I would tell someone with a grim diagnosis is, first of all, grieve. Let your feelings go, but then start advocating for yourself. If I would not have listened to my doctors, if I would not have taken a chance to go out of state and find a clinical trial and be willing to put myself out there, not only to help myself, but other patients, I don't know if I would be here today. So do what you think your body needs and never, ever give up.